Originals. How Non-Conformists Move the World. Understanding originals. Originals are people who think and act in ways that are different from others. They are not afraid to question the usual way of doing things and often come up with new ideas. These people aren't necessarily fearless or super confident. They often feel scared or uncertain about their ideas, but they push forward anyway. Being an original is about challenging norms, exploring new possibilities, and believing that things can be improved. Originals know that even small changes can lead to big impacts, and they take small steps to make a difference. Anyone can choose to be an original by staying curious and open to new ways of thinking. Taking small, careful steps. A common belief about originals is that they take huge, risky actions. However, many originals are cautious and prefer to take smaller steps. For example, when some business founders started their companies, they didn't quit their regular jobs right away. They continued working to make sure they had a stable income while testing their new ideas. This careful approach allows originals to experiment and explore without risking everything at once. By taking things step by step, they build their ideas gradually, which often makes their success more likely. This approach also helps them feel more secure, reducing the pressure of all or nothing thinking. The importance of curiosity and asking questions. Curiosity is a major quality of originals. They often ask, "Why do things have to be this way?" and look for better alternatives. For example, some innovators looked at everyday products, like glasses or shoes, and asked why they were so expensive. By questioning this, they found new ways to make products cheaper and more accessible. Originals don't just accept things as they are. Instead, they challenge themselves to see how things could be better. This questioning can lead to discoveries that others might miss, sparking new ideas that can change entire industries or improve people's lives. Managing doubt and fear. Many people think that originals are naturally brave, but most of them feel fear and doubt, just like everyone else. What makes originals different is how they handle these feelings. They don't let fear stop them. Instead, they find ways to keep going despite it. For instance, when starting something new, they don't expect to feel fully confident. They take small actions to see what happens and make adjustments along the way. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, they build confidence over time. Originals believe that it's better to try and possibly fail than to regret not trying at all. building alliances and support networks. Originals know that they often need help to make their ideas successful. They look for allies, people who believe in their ideas or are willing to support them. These supporters might not always agree on every detail, but they see the potential value in the new idea. When originals find people who share their vision, they gain more strength and resources to move forward. For example, many successful companies and social movements were created not by one person alone, but by teams of people working together. Originals understand that with the right support, they can achieve more than they could alone. Encouraging originality in children. Helping children develop originality involves teaching them to think for themselves. Parents and teachers can do this by allowing kids to explore their own ideas instead of always following strict rules. When children are given the freedom to ask questions and try new things, they build confidence in their abilities. This doesn't mean letting them ignore all rules, but rather guiding them to understand why rules exist and encouraging them to think critically. When children learn to be curious and creative, they are more likely to become adults who feel comfortable challenging the norm and bringing fresh perspectives. Avoiding groupthink and welcoming diverse ideas. In many workplaces, people may feel pressured to agree with the majority. This is known as groupthink, where everyone goes along with the same ideas without questioning them. Originals make an effort to avoid groupthink by encouraging different opinions and ensuring that everyone feels safe to share their unique ideas. They understand that diversity of thought leads to better solutions. When people feel comfortable speaking up, they bring new insights that others might not have considered. Originals foster environments where ideas can be freely expressed, helping teams and organizations avoid becoming stuck in one way of thinking. Using emotions as motivation. Originals often experience strong emotions, such as fear, anger, or frustration. Rather than letting these emotions stop them, they use them as motivation to make changes. For instance, when they see something unfair or broken, they feel compelled to act. Instead of letting frustration turn into helplessness, they channel it into finding solutions. Emotions can be powerful when directed toward positive action. For example, activists who feel deeply about a cause may use their passion to create meaningful change. Originals learn to turn their emotions into fuel that helps them stay focused and driven in their efforts. Choosing to be an original. Being an original is a choice that anyone can make. It's not about having a special talent or personality. It's about deciding to think differently and act on new ideas. Originals believe that trying is more important than succeeding. They know that even if they fail, they can learn something valuable. By choosing to stay curious, take small steps, and be open to new experiences, anyone can become more original. Originals are willing to explore new paths, knowing that each step brings them closer to making a difference, whether in their personal lives, workplaces, or communities. Creating lasting change. Originals play a key role in making the world better by challenging existing norms and bringing fresh ideas into different areas, like business, technology, and social movements. They balance risks carefully, manage their doubts, and find supportive allies who believe in their vision. Being an original is more than just having a new idea. It's about taking action and being persistent. With patience and the right support, originals create lasting changes that improve the world around them. By inspiring others to think differently, they encourage more people to participate in building a brighter future. Examples of originals in history. Throughout history, many important changes were made by people who were considered originals. For instance, scientists who questioned common beliefs, like the idea that the Earth is the center of the universe, changed the way people understood the world. Activists who fought for equality challenged unfair laws and made societies more just. Inventors who saw the potential for new technology created devices that changed daily life, like the telephone and computer. Originals often start by asking questions or seeing things differently, and their actions lead to progress that benefits everyone. The role of originals in society. Originals help societies move forward by challenging traditions and finding new ways to solve problems. They are important in all areas of life, from business and science to art and education. Originals push people to think in new ways, which can lead to better solutions and a more adaptable society. Even though being an original is not always easy and can come with risks, their work often has a lasting impact. They help make the world a more open and innovative place, encouraging others to also think creatively and act with courage. How anyone can become an original. Originality is not a skill that only some people have. Anyone can learn to think differently and act on new ideas. It starts with staying curious, asking questions, and not being afraid to explore new paths. By taking small, thoughtful steps, people can test their ideas without needing to take extreme risks. Building a supportive network, staying open to feedback, and learning from failure are also important. Even small actions toward originality can lead to meaningful changes. By choosing to be open-minded and courageous, everyone has the potential to contribute something unique to the world.